Welcome to all of you. In this video I will discuss with you about the paper of Business Mathematics 2016 Supplementary ICOM 1 FBISE or Federal Board of Intermediate and Secondary Education, and now I am going to discuss with you about the solution of this paper. So first question, as usual, about the MCQs. The ratio between 80 to 640 is correct option is 1:8. 181s are 80 and 88 are 640. So simplified ratio is 1:8. What percent of 1350 is 27? So simply 27 divided by 1350 multiplied by 100 equals to 2%. Correct option is 2%. What is the total amount of commission on sale to rupees 16800? If the commission rate is 8%, simply 16800 multiplied by 0.08. Correct option is 1344. The simple interest on rupees 15,000 for 3 years at 2% is correct option is 900. Here you can apply the formula for simple interest, which is equals to PIN. P is the principal amount, 15,000. Interest rate is 2%, multiplied by 0.02. 15,000 multiplied by 0.02, and for 3 years, so multiply by 3. So next MCQ is lump sum amount at the beginning of annuity period is present value of an annuity. Correct option 6. A linear equation has one root. The function fx equals to mx plus c is a linear function. If the discriminant of quadratic equation is less than 0, then roots are correct option is complex. The graph of the two equations is two lines intersecting in one point. The system is called consistent system. The number system used in computer is correct option is binary. Now we move to the part B of the paper, attempting 8 parts. First question, a contractor agreed to mix gravel, sand and cement in the ratio of 8:3. In concrete work, he used 48,000 pounds of mixture in completion of work. What is the quantity of each material used? So total mixture, first of all, we take 48,000 pounds. After that, what is the ratio? 8:3. Just simply take the sum of this ratio, that is 16, and now divide this total mixture with the sum of the ratios and multiply the result one by one. First with 8, secondly with 5, and finally multiply by 3. And first one is the gravel, second one is the sand, and third one is the cement. Question number 2, that 6 men can paint a house in 4 days. How long would it take to paint the house if 2 men are employed? It is the question of proportion. So just take the variable first, men and days. 6 men, 6 should be placed here. Can paint a house in 4 days, days should be placed here. How long? So days are missing here, so we place x here. It take to paint the house if 2 men are employed, so 2 will be applied here. After that, just cross multiply this, so 2x equals to 6 4s are 24, and x should be equals to 24 divided by 2 equals to 12. Question number 3, that a salesman is paid a salary of rupees 500 a month and 1% commission on sales. If his total income in 1 month is rupees 750, find the value of his sales in that month. In fact, commission amount is 250 because 500 is fixed salary. So if he are getting 750, then amount of commission should be 250. And this 250 sales, if commission is 1%, so this 250 is only 1% of the sales. So 250 divided by 100 multiply by divide by 1 multiply by 100% sales. So that should produce the answer of 25,000. So sales is 25,000. The cost function for storing a particular item XYZ Corporation was found to function of x equals to 0.005x plus 0.80. So this is the cost function where x is the item. What is the cost of storing 84 items? So simply just place 84 here instead of x and solve it, and result would be 1.22. Mr. Aslam has invested rupees 25,000 at 6% compounded annually. What amount would he receive after 4 years? So future value should be calculated here. It is the case of compound interest. So future value formula under compound interest is equals to P multiplied by 1 plus I raised to power n. So P is the principal amount, that is 25,000, interest rate is 6%, that is equals to 0.06, and n is 4 years, so n should be 4. So after putting the values into this formula and calculate is, so future value should be 31561.924. Question number 6, that solve the equation x minus 1 divided by 4 minus x minus 2 divided by 6 equals to 2 by 3. So first of all, you should take the LCM that should produce just simply 6 multiplied by 4 equals to 24, and 4 6 are 24, and 6 multiplied by x minus 1. 6 4s are 24, and 4 should be multiplied with x minus 2 here. So just solve it, and it will produce 6x minus 6 minus 4x plus 8 equals to 2 by 3. And this 24 should be multiplied when it goes to the right side of the equation, and that will be equals to 48 by 3. And 6x minus 4x equals to 2x, and minus x plus 8 will equal be plus 2. So this plus 2, it goes to the other side of the equation, and that will produce the plus 14. So 2x plus equals to plus 14, and x should be equals to 14 divided by 2, so x is 7. Question number 7, solve the equation for x 3 multiplied by x plus 1 plus x square plus 12 equals to 0. So first of all, multiply this 3 with x plus 1, so 3x plus 3, 3x plus 3 plus x square plus 12. More simplify it, x square and 3x plus 3x and plus 3 plus 12 equals to 15. So quadratic formula should be applied here. So a will be 1, b will be 3, and c will be 15. After putting the values into the quadratic equation, x should be equals to 5.07 and minus 2.07. Question number 8, the sum of the two numbers is 148. So x plus y equals to 148. The larger number is 2 less than 5 times the smaller number. So larger number, if for example we consider y is the larger number, that should be equals to is 2 less than 5 times the smaller number. So 5x minus 2. So now we just put the value of y into this equation, and this should be equals to x plus 5x minus 2 equals to 48. So x plus 5x equals to 6x equals to 148, and this minus 2, when it goes to the other side of the equation, it will become plus 2, and the equation should be equals to 6x equals to 150, and x equals to 150 by 6 equals to 25. Put value of x into equation to find y. So x plus y equals to 148. So x is equals to 25 plus y equals to 148, and y should be equals to 148 minus 25, and it should be equals to 123. So x is 25 and y is 123. You can prove this, either it is correct or not. So simply just put the values values of x and y into this equation, and this should be equals to 148. Question number 9 is the find the value of 1010100011 binary plus 10111111 binary minus 199 decimal by changing into binary number system. So first of all, we will convert this decimal number into binary number. Result is given here, and after that, first of all, we just add up these two binary numbers. So here we are going to add up these two binary numbers, and result is given here, and after that we will just subtract the binary of 199 out of this result that is given here. So final answer will be 11101111 binary. Question number 10. If A matrix is 3 1 2 0, B matrix is 4 minus 1 2 3, then find BA. So first matrix is B, second matrix is A. Simply multiply first row multiply by first column, first row multiply by second column, that is given here. After that, second row multiply by first column and second row multiply by second column, that is given here, and just solve it. It should be equals to 10 4 12 2. Solve the following sets of equation with the help of matrices. So 3x plus 2y equals to 1, 5x minus 3y equals to 27. First matrix should be equals to 3 2 5 3 minus 3, that is A, and B matrix is xy, and C matrix is 1 and 27. So here you can apply the Cramer rule method, under which x is equals to ax determinant divided by a determinant, and y is equals to a y determinant divided by a determinant. To take the determinant, the method is very simple. That first we take the determinant of a, and that is equals to 3 multiplied by minus 3 minus 2 multiplied by 5, that is equals to minus 19. Ax determinant, simple, we just take this column and place here and take the determinant. So it will be equals to 1 multiplied by minus 3 minus 2 multiplied by 27, that is equals to minus 57. After that, we just take this column from here and place here and take the determinant. So 3 multiplied by 27 minus 1 multiplied by 5 equals to 76. Just put up all these values into these two formulas for x and y and solve it. So x will be equals to 3 and y will be equals to minus 4. Section C, question number 3, part A. 25 workers complete a job in 20 days, working 8 hours a day. In how many days 20 workers will complete the work for 10 hours a day? It is a question of proportion. So first of all, we should identify the variables, that what are the variables involved in this question, and missing a variable, according to me, it is not necessary that it should be according to you, but according to me, I prefer that the missing variable should be taken on the right hand side. So there are three variables, workers, hours and days. So first of all, put the data into this equation. So 25 workers complete a job in 20 days, working 8 hours a day. In how many days? X should be missing here. 20 workers, 20 should be put here, will complete the work for 10 hours a day. So 10 will be here. So after this step, in second step, just check the relation of each variable with this missing variable. So if there are more workers, less days are needed to complete the job. So relation is inverse. So we just interchange this order, 20 divided by 25 rather than 25 divided by 20. So we just change the order of this. So 20 divided by 25. After that, if we work more hours a day, less days are needed to complete the job. So once again, there is a reverse or inverse relation with these two variables, between these two variables. So order should be changed. So 10 by 8 and rest is the same, 20 by x. So just simply multiply these two and finally the result should be multiplied with x, and 25 multiplied by 8 multiplied by 20. So x should be equals to 20. Part B is the purchase price. I think question is missing here, but okay. Purchase price of a merchandise is 7,500. Trade discount is 7%. Okay, so here discount amount is needed to calculate. So simply just take the percentage of this 7,500. Trade discount is 7%. So 7,500 multiplied by 0.07 equals to 528. Question number 4, part A, find the accumulated value of rupees 5,000 invested at the end of each quarter. So it is the case of multiple payments, so annuity method should be applied. R is equals to 5,000 invested at the end of each quarter, so ordinary annuity should be applied for 5 years at 8% compounded quarterly interest. So interest is quarterly compounded, so we should apply the quarters. So n is 5 years, but there are 4 quarters in 1 year, so n should be equals to 20, and 8% interest is annual interest rate, and when we convert on the quarters, 8 divided by 4 equals to 2%, so 0.02. and finally future value formula is r multiplied by 1 plus I raised to power n minus 1 divided by I. So after putting the values into this formula, future value should be equals to 121485. Part B of this question, that find the present value of an annuity of rupees 100. So we are going to calculate the present value of annuity. R is and find the present value of annuity of rupees 100 paid at the end of each year for 8 years. So R is 100, and if interest rate is 8% compounded annually, so interest rate is 8%, that is 0.08, and n should be 8 because there are 8 years, and present value formula is equals to r multiplied by 1 minus 1 plus I raised to power minus n divided by I. And after putting the values into this formula and solving it, present value should be equals to 574.66. Finally, we come to the question number 5, part A, find the dimensions of a rectangular field which has an area of 64 meter. So area is 64 meter, and find the dimension of a rectangular field which has an area of 64 meter. So perimeter is 64. We know that the equation for area of rectangle is area equals to length multiplied by width. So area is equals to 240 equals to length multiplied by width. Equation of the perimeter is a length plus width plus length plus width, as this. So it means 64 equals to 2L plus 2W, because this is called perimeter. So we can say that there are 2 lengths and 2 widths, and total perimeter is 64. So 64 equals to 2L plus 2W. Solve for either L or W. We take here W, so 2W should be equals to 2064 minus 2L, and solve for W. So W should be equals to 64 minus 2L divided by 2, and W will be equals to 32 minus L. Put W equals to 32 minus L into equation of the area. So area should be equals to 240 equals to length multiplied by width. So area is 240, length multiplied by width. Width is 32 minus L. It will be equals to 240 equals to 32L minus L square. Here minus L square plus 32L minus 240 equals to 0, or just change the signs for whole equation, L square minus 32L plus 240, and here you can apply the quadratic formula. A is equals to 1, B is equals to minus 32, C is 240. So after putting the values into the quadratic equation, one value will be 20 and other value will be 12. So because we were solving for W, so first value represents the W, that is width, and second value will represent length, that is 12, and you can prove the answer 20 multiplied by 12 equals to 240. Part B is that if A matrix is 3 minus 3 4 1, then prove that A inverse multiplied by A is equals to A multiplied by A inverse, and the result is identity matrix also. So first of all, inverse is always equals to adjoint of A divided by A determinant, where in adjoint we just change the place of these two elements and we change the signs of these two elements. So it will become 1 plus 3 minus 4, 3, that is adjoint of A, and determinant we just multiply 3 multiplied by 1 minus 3 multiplied by 4, and that will be equals to 15. After putting the values into the formula, and when this 15, when we remove from division and we take to the multiplication on the same side, it will become 1 by 15. So 1 by 15 multiplied by 1, 3 minus 4 and 3, and this finally will be equals to 1 by 15, 3 by 15 minus 4 by 15 and 3 by 15. So A inverse should be equals to this. After that, now we are going to multiply these two, A inverse multiplied by A. So A inverse is this and A matrix is this. So first row multiplied by first column, first row multiplied by second column, that is given here. After that, second row multiplied by first column and second row multiplied by second column, that is given here. And finally it will become 15 by 15, 0 by 15, 0 by 15, 15 by 15, 1 0 0 1, that is identity matrix. After that, in the similar way, we multiply A matrix with A inverse matrix. So first row multiplied by first column, first row multiplied by second column, second row multiplied by first column, and second row multiplied by second column, that is given here. Calculation is given here. So after solving this, this should be equals to identity matrix. So it is proved that A inverse multiplied by A is equals to A multiplied by A inverse, and the result is also an identity matrix. So thank you very much. Just practice this paper. Soon I will come with another paper, and stay safe and stay blessed and take care of the persons around you. Thank you.